Hey guys, glad to have you back this weekend and some newcomers as well. I always appreciate new subscribers. So, with that being said, if you haven't yet, please subscribe and click the notification bell so I can keep this channel going. And don't forget to share, comment, and hit the like button. Okay, this week we're doing Shutter Island, written in 2003 and adapted to film 7 years later. It is almost a verbatim match from book to movie, mostly because something with a plot twist like this can't be deviated from too much without making it a little nonsensical. Anyway, everything in the book is in the movie. The original plot for Teddy and Chuck, both U.S. Marshals, to go to this asylum on the island and find an escapee who killed her 3 kids, and then to investigate allegations of patient abuse, and also for Teddy to settle a personal score with one of the inmates over the death of his wife. Getting stuck on the island because of a storm, exploring this asylum from top to bottom, finding this escapee and getting her side of the story, and then the plot twist that the whole thing is just an act that they put on as part of Teddy's therapy, with his psychiatrist acting as his partner to get him to come to grips with his own delusion that this escapee who killed her kids is a projection of his wife, who drowned their 3 kids. And this other guy he was looking for in the asylum, named Andrew, is really him. And the effort made in the story is their last-ditch effort to get him to come back to reality without having to lobotomize him. The only real differences are just in dialogue and in the timing of some character entrances and small decisions made as the story unfolded. In the book, it really does seem like it takes until almost the end for something to really happen, because most of the focus is on dialogue and navigating the asylum and the island. There is mention of Teddy's service in World War II and his personal tragedy that is brought up as imagery in the movie, with the color differentiation in these scenes lending an appearance of surreality to convey that this is a dream or a flashback, especially at the end when the real backstory behind Teddy, who is also Andrew, is told. And that really does conclude our tour of Shutter Island. And this is just another short but sweet, we have some time for some viewer comments. Alright, on Secret Window, Magicicada Prime asks me, what's the beef between Stephen King and Chuck about? Well, there really isn't one that I know of anyway. I mentioned that in my Secret Window video because I really was just spitballing over how uncannily similar the plot twist in Secret Window is to the one in Fight Club, in addition to the original problem in Secret Window being an accusation of plagiarism. Alright, on Revolutionary Road, Justin Loria says, man, watching this movie really traumatized me. Now I get why Leonardo DiCaprio hasn't gotten married yet or has kids. He truly learns a lot from his movies because he doesn't want to fall into that trap even though he's rich. He wouldn't be able to find himself. It's just sad that these are real life situations in the 50s until now where you don't have influence on social media, so people fall onto these traps. Okay, there are a lot of things to consider here. Look at the average length of marriages between people in the entertainment industry. Also, look at the acting in older movies versus the acting in more recent movies. You will see that in older movies, the talent is just acting, like you'd see on a stage performance. In the more recent movies, they've been taking it several steps further. They immerse themselves into places and activities that get them into the minds and mannerisms of their character. And they take it from acting to being. And it's possible that many of them lose themselves in the process. And it takes either therapy or unhealthy appetites to cope. obviously not conducive to a healthy marriage or being able to be a supportive spouse. It may very well be very wise of him to save marriage for retirement. All right, that covers everything new for this week. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you back next week for The Little Mermaid.